The lights shine brighter, the stakes climb higher. Welcome to one of the most iconic destinations in motorsport. This is round 4 of the FBRL Championship, and we're racing through the heart of the
So
Riviera.
me
It's
to
time for the
work
legendary
on the
Monaco E-Prix.
race with no
Now,
graphics
Monaco may be small inside, but it's massive in
as soon
prestige. This
as
is the
like
second smallest
the
country in the world,
leader is on
nestled
the last
along the
lap, so
French
I
Riviera,
can rush
but
make
it
it.
punches far above its
So
weight
rush make it
in
to
wealth
like
and
so
glamour.
you can
With a
like
coastline
show
of
them
just
on the stream
2.38
or
kilometres,
something like
it
that.
holds the record for the shortest coastline of any nation. And the
Like
stats
if you
don't
want
stop
to, then
there.
you
It's
can do it,
estimated
but
that one in every 3
man, it's
residents
your
here
decision.
is a millionaire. Yes, well, Monaco is the capital of luxury.
Uh,
Now let's take a look at the most famous street circuit in motorsport, the Circuit de Monaco. Its historic layout spans 3.37 kilometres, weaving through the narrow streets of Monte Carlo and La Condamine with 19 corners, a balanced mix of 11 right-handers and 8 to the left. Turn 1 Saint-Devote is a tight right-hander that often tempts drivers into ambitious moves. As Jess from the F1 games would caution, no heroics into Saint-Devote, please. Wise words for this challenging corner. Then it's up the hill to Casino Square, one of the most glamorous views in all of racing. Through the tunnel into the heavy braking zone of the Neuville chicane, this layout offers iconic moments at every turn. Expect clever deployment of attack mode through the tighter sections, and pit boost could make all the difference,
Hello.
exiting Raskas
Okay,
or
what's
into the
up?
final corner at
We're
Anthony
going to
at
intro.
Nagoch. It's tight, it's technical, and every
Okay.
millisecond counts. This is the Monaco E-Prix.
Oh, I'm gonna rejoin, so it's a little bit louder.
Well, you just saw the intro. We'll be back when the qualifying starts.
Oh,
Yeah, 45 seconds until the stream eventually starts. 35 seconds now.
wait, can they hear us?
I'll I'll
Oh,
tell you when we are live, so we can shut off for the intro. Wait, let me bring the Bro, my helmet is overstuffed, bro. It's literally overstuffed.
We're live. We're live.
Hello, people.
Hello.
Welcome to Monaco.
Welcome to Monaco.
Welcome to
The most
the
the most precise and maybe the longest track on the FRL calendar with a 1:20 something lap time.
It's quite a nice track. I
Shortest or
actually like
longest?
this place.
Shortest or longest?
I think it's the longest. Academy was 12 laps.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's like 24, 22, somewhere along that region.
Yeah.
So wait, let me go into Fika.
We
I can,
are almost ready for qualifying.
So at the moment, all of the drivers are learning
There we
at
go.
the
We are
and
going.
Quali, and
10
we
minutes
are
away, actually.
and the green light is on for qualifying in Monaco.
Maybe the shortest qualifying session, the longest track. It's only 10 minutes.
So who will do the grid reading for the race start? Who will do it?
The grid.
The grid. If you guys want to, I don't mean that you guys need to do it. I'm just asking if you guys still want to do it.
No, I can read out the grid. It's alright.
What?
I don't
Yeah,
mind.
okay.
I
I
completely
think they
we
actually
can-
changed the hair.
I completely forgot the question. Couldn't hear it. Alright,
They
drivers.
changed the hairpin.
Did they?
So at the
Yeah,
moment,
it used to be the fence was further inwards, but now it's
so
bit
at the moment
closer
we
to the
don't
curve.
have any drivers on a push lap yet. They are still on their out lap as we are speaking.
well, about to start now.
Yeah, it's about to start now as some of the drivers are crossing the line to start the push lap.
Barry's complaining
Push lap
about a
and
bump
leading
already.
the pack is racing to the best.
Can you see my stream on
into
the
best into
Discord?
turn one.
Where'd you
Into
check
turn
this?
one, nails
Yeah,
the
we can see it.
tricky turn one onto the long straight and turn 2, 3, 4. And 2, 3, 4
Into Casino Square.
Yeah, into Casino Square onto the left hander. To the left hander.
Hit it.
Through to sector 2.
Hit it
What the
quickest. What a
Sector 2 now into
What a
the
shocker.
famous Monaco
Oh.
hairpin.
Oh, I think the Rohingya at the wall.
He needs to go a bit. Now to the double right hander into the tunnel section of the track.
I don't
So
actually
the
know if
tunnel
I'm too
section of the
close to the
track still
drivers.
maintaining good speed through the tunnel section. Now to the descent into the
Oh, that's
chicane
a
and
blue ball gun.
and epic lecture flips.
Oh,
Epic
no.
lecture flips. And now racing to the best into sector 3, and he might have gotten a CC there.
Oh, incident at a chicane.
Into the swimming pool chicane.
Oh, hit it.
Oh,
Hit
Chicane,
the
and
wall.
racing to the best. He clips the curb and smashes into the wall.
Taki's had an incident at the chicane at the end of the tunnel. He got stuck on that
Taki's-
massive sausage curb.
Massive.
He got stuck on the sausage curb.
To be
And
honest,
at the
I actually
moment,
did find practice it already earlier.
provisional pole position at the moment is never heated. If a 124 429.
Shadow 1.194 behind.
And at the
Times are about
moment,
10
never
seconds
heated
quicker than the
time
academy right
is
now.
Yeah.
is 1.2 seconds faster than the rest of the pack.
I think
Yes, I'm
one
not
bit
kidding.
to look out for is
It's
the
just time.
chicane.
It's
The
faster
chicane at the end of
than-
the tunnel.
And 1.2 seconds to P2. And as we see, then this GHG hitting the barriers there after the Monaco hairpin.
It looks like they're doing well.
Yeah,
Everyone's
they're doing well, but
doing
remember,
interesting.
Monaco is a
boundaries.
very tricky track. it's a very tricky track even for normal drivers.
6 minutes left.
Oh, spin at the chicane. Alatos, Shadow Fox spun.
That's
Shadow
not,
Fox has spun at the chicane.
Ruben, can you increase volume on stream? It's really quiet.
Shadow Fox just clipped the inside wall and
He clipped the inside of the chicane, now through to the swimming pool chicane, going pretty fast through there, into the final two corners. Final two tricky corners that that's a high elevation onto the straight now. For
does he
Shadow
improve?
Fox,
No, doesn't improve.
and
Yeah.
he does not improve.
Well-
It was a cooldown lap, I think. Or he,
had an
failed.
incident, I think, in the chicane.
Yeah.
Chicane proving to be difficult.
yeah.
Chicane now proving to be difficult for almost every driver on the grid today.
Adris goes P2. Where did that come from?
And that's, yeah, Adris goes P2, but no, they are still not close to never hit this time of a 134.4. Has never hit gotten a perfect
Oh,
line,
and there's a massive off.
not a massive
Chicane, I don't know
incident
who that was.
at that wall.
See, if you just go
No,
wide and you go on those sausage curbs, it will flip you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Ruben,
yeah,
can't
those
do that.
sausage curves
Yeah.
are deadly. They are
can you
very
increase the
deadly.
volume?
Of what?
Increase the volume on the stream. It's really quiet on the stream. You need to increase the volume.
You tell it,
Increase yours, I guess.
Better like this?
You can increase yours.
Yeah, I've put it on max volume. I can barely hear you guys. No, not the game. The stream itself. OBS.
No, OBS.
It's literally
OBS.
Oh my god.
It's literally on max.
Oh, I can barely hear you.
Then
Zero
turn up your own
TV.
volume.
Is zero.
No,
Like,
I'm
minus zero
literally watching
decibels?
turn up the volume, bro. What do you mean?
Oh well, we
Wait.
can't help anything.
Oh yeah, yeah,
This
wait.
is
It's a
going
bit
on.
better. It's a bit better. It's a bit better.
We can help. We can't help. And now Jackson Jax onto the straight.
Forger in P2. Racing 22's up there in P3.
And Jackson Jax improves to a 135.9 and gets the ninth position on the grid. But that is not enough to go to the duels at the moment.
Oh, another corner cut of the chicane.
And not the corners as the chicane. And
I think that's Adris.
the chicane is turning out to be a mistake, to be a deadly trap for the drivers here today.
Oh,
Well,
someone's had a
and,
massive off.
And the Visa Pound App Nitro Bull
that's
smashes
Richie.
into the barriers at the,
Yeah, that's Richie.
chicane after the tunnel section there. Who was that?
And he spawned it on. Oh, that's even worse. He's wasting even more time. Should have really been a
Wait,
yellow
I might
flag.
I might have to go.
Oh, no.
Okay, so due to some technical
Difficulties.
due to some problems, I have to temporarily leave the commentary box and hit
Oh,
the
no.
track. So wish me luck, I guess.
Right. Let's see who's leaving. Heated still leads P1, Forger in P2, Shadow Fox. Racing 22's actually gone down P4.
Dennis in P10. That's
See, we always say Dennis gonna do well, but last race he came P11.
yeah. Last race we don't talk about last race.
Yeah, we don't talk about last race. What happened in Hyperdad stays in Hyperdad.
He overshot the AM.
Racing 22 just went so fast into the bus stop chicane.
The bus stop chicane.
That guy, or whatever the chicane. What do you call the chicane at the end of the tunnel?
The Nouvelle chicane.
Nouvelle chicane.
Monaco track layout.
Well, there is a minute 30, so if you start a lap now, it's gonna really be a final lap.
It's the Nouvelle chicane.
No.
Not, the bus stop.
Nouvelle chicane.
The bus stop chicane is in Belgium.
Getting
1
the
minute.
tracks mixed up there.
1 minute 15 to go. Currently progressing to the finals are heated Ada is racing, Ollie and Shadow, but Tim is actually not far away, with bit more than a tenth away from Shadow in P5. And as I say, Jack moves into second, pushing Shadow out for the...
Shadow needs to be in that top 5 as well.
Yeah.
Question of if he's going to make it or not. He's been in that top 5 the whole of the session.
He's
really.
not improving in the first sector. He's not far off as well.
It needs to be a good lap. It's his final lap as well.
30 seconds to go. Who will progress?
Oh, Rohingya! Had the Nouveau chicanes just gone into the runoff.
I think that must be racing then.
That's Taki's.
The Takis? Ooh.
Taki stopped. He's not even going now. He wants a red flag. Well, if there was now, it would put many drivers out of position. Oh, I'm on the track.
Well, it's up to Nick, as he is the head of race direction. It's up to him what
He's just stood on the track now.
as he that puts a purple second sector.
Unless he's going to do something really silly and just stand in the middle of the track then.
Shadow
Maybe, but
doesn't
there you go, he's
improve.
abandoned his car. Taki's his rage quit.
It's epic, like... Who
He's
will
qualified
progress?
P20.
Yes.
Did not know that. And he's going to walk all the way back to the pit lane. What a sad guy. I'm going to walk with him.
You go walk with him. You do you.
If he's in this VC, I would get him in now for a quick word, but maybe he's
As
No, he's not.
the top 5 progressing, as I think my game just crashed.
Oh, that's great. So progressing then. Oh, he stopped walking now. I don't think he's happy. Progressing to the finals. Heated, Jackson Jack, Fraudrian, Racing 22, and Ollie only just made the top 5.
It's gonna be
Shadow Fox.
it's gonna be heated into the final straight again for I don't know how many times this season. Probably the 4th time this season. Can he do the thing he's been doing all season and grab that pole again, or will either Jack, Adris Racing, or Ollie take over
he
the
gets
crown?
a pass straight to the final. Pass straight to the final. And a fastest sector 2 on that last lap as well.
Oh, I think Nick just had an oopsie.
Alright. Let's see what our first
First
fight out is going to be.
quarterfinal will be Jack versus Ollie, I believe. As it's 2v5. Yeah, as I said, Jack and Ollie lining up now. What can they do? Who is progressing, you think?
I would say Ollie in other tracks, but considering how he's looked, I might have to say Jackson Jack in this one.
Jackson Jack, in the knockout phase, Ollie is 4/10 down on his time. I'm saying Jackson Jack as well. But knowing Ollie, he could cause an upset here and bring us a surprise by beating Jackson Jack, moving into the semi-finals again, moving into the finals again, and surprise us all with a surprise pole. But we will see as the timer has been reset. That means the
I
driver.
wouldn't really say it's an upset.
Well, knowing Ollie is based on Monaco, but we will see as the drivers are about to drive for one out lap and then one push lap that counts. If you corner cut, it's over for you. You don't get a second chance around here.
Who's going first?
Jack going
Jackson
first,
Jack.
as it's basically
In Jackson Jacks is going out first for his out lap.
so the guy who finish higher in the knockout stages get to drive first. So that's how it works.
And if I'm correct, then provisional pole in the first group goes directly into the finals. Am I correct?
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
correct.
yeah. So heated directly to the finals again for.
I think the fourth
Not
time
the
or fifth
first
time
time.
season.
I've lost count.
I meant the
Let's
fourth
see,
or
that's how
fifth.
good he is.
Or I think the fourth or fifth time this season.
Well, fifth time it's either
Yeah.
the fourth time because it's round 4.
He is like prime Lewis Hamilton of this league.
Yep.
Ooh. Right.
The,
Who's watching who?
I'm gonna
the
spectate
matches
Jack on board. Once Jack
I'll
finishes,
watch Ollie.
once Jack finishes his lap, I'm gonna switch to Ollie.
yeah, sure.
I'll watch Ollie then. That's quite loud.
As
There we
Jack, as you see through the eyes of Jack
There we
coming
go,
up
and now
the pit straight.
Jack's going out to start his lap.
Into Sandervat now.
Start his lap. First one to turn 1, nailing it, not clear the curves into turn 2, 3, 4 to the famous casino square. Now into the right-hander.
It's a 26-2.
Into the right-hander at the end of sector 1 into sector 2, who is the 26.265 into hairpin. Into the hairpin, doesn't clip the wall.
Ollie just started his lap
Doesn't clip the
now.
wall
Okay.
into the tunnel section of the track now. Into the tunnel.
Was it for Ollie
Into
through
the
sector
tunnel
1?
section and straight
Ollie-
onto the
Oh, he's off in
descent
sector 1.
onto the Nova chicane. The Nova chicane nails it, doesn't get any unnecessary bumps.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
Ollie hit the wall. Just a little bit. Just a
meanwhile
tap.
Ollie hits the wall a
Jack
bit there.
37-0 loses time in sector 2 as you saw Heated do a 36 something in
But Ollie is slower than Jack. Ollie is slower than Jack.
Well, we'll see here. 21.7 for Jack.
It's a 25.087.
Oh, he's quicker.
4
And Ollie
tenths.
is 1 second. Ollie is 4 tenths
He's leading.
faster than Jackson Jack through sector 2. That might help him to
I was actually
take
quite close to a
his
corner
dual
over that.
back. Yeah, I
Ooh,
think that was a corner
it's-
cut.
Oh, he's
there from
in the
Ollie. And
wall,
Ollie
he's
hits the wall!
Not
Ollie
the
goes
up.
side and hits the wall.
Well, we'll see, we'll see.
Now Ollie onto the straight and
Oh,
He did
Oh,
it.
so
Ollie
close.
takes it
79 hundredths
Right,
of a
by
second.
17,900 of a second.
Wow.
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 That is just
Wow, 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 wow,
Amazing.
wow.
He hit
That
the
is
wall,
just
he bumped the
magnificent.
wall. Now he's just decided to drive off the edge, but
Yeah, and that was on stream. That was put on stream.
we'll look at that, pal.
Ruben,
Right, we've got
I
racing versus
recommend you
Fraudulent
to
now.
turn back on the details so the track doesn't look empty for the viewers.
Okay.
Fraudulent just coming out the pit lane. Nick actually said before this race that if you take the pit boost during the race, you are allowed to cut across the pit lane line exit because you might get a corner cut.
To avoid any unnecessary corner cuts from the CC block.
I could do
Uh,
a deal on in the duels, but not in the race because it's gonna be too laggy. So
yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I understand.
it's racing.
Yeah, but
Oh,
but
very
there's
close to the wall on the
one
outlap.
problem.
Yeah, it's on the
There's
outlap.
one
He can do
problem
that.
With the there's one problem with the acceptance of drivers being able to cut straight into the track on the PAC is that if they don't notice if they don't look behind, they might cut into another person
Yeah, but it's-
while they are on racing line.
It's either
And they
that
they
or
will impede them and
It-
ruin their lap.
it's either that or take a second corner cut, as you get also a corner cut as you leave the pit. So, but anyway,
Right, I'm
lining
going
up.
on racing.
Adrian's lining up for
Now
his lap now into
is
Sandefjord.
lining up at the pit exit.
Oh, here we go.
It's a good line through
Adrian going
Sandefjord. And remember, we have the race after this, so it will be a double fun, double session here at Monaco.
426.4 through sector 1. Racing's just started his lap now for
Okay,
Rohindra.
looking really solid there.
Come on, racing. That shouldn't be biased, but
That
Power Rohindra.
that sounded really biased, but okay.
Yeah, that was really biased.
Anyway, racing just improving.
Racing's quicker through sector 1 by 0.04.
Just improving. What can he do coming into sector 2? It just Friden doesn't improve on his own time in sector 2. Doesn't improve 37.4. Here lie the chances for racing.
Racing just coming through the tunnel now. About to come into the Nouveau chicane. Ooh, very late on the brakes. Very nicely timed.
125.8. What can he do?
Oh, Racing's gonna win this, obviously.
Now Racing 22 is faster than Florian through the first
Don't mess up in the final sector. Don't hit the wall.
Now Racing
A little bit.
22 on the final corners of the track now.
Very close to it.
Final
To hitting the
Track now.
Really good enough.
Racing 22
Yes, it
onto
is.
the straight, and it is an easy graph there.
5
Racing 22
tenths.
moves on.
5 tenths.
So it's gonna
What's the
be Ollie
tenths.
versus
Big
Racing. Yonda versus
Now this
Rohindra.
is a good one.
I'm
So
ready
now
for this
we
one.
are on to the final.
Semi-final.
To the final. It's the final before the grand final.
Yeah, fair. Right.
Grand.
FT.
Yeah, now we are on to the final before final that will be deciding who will go on to the grand final to face off.
Heated.
Mr. Never Heat.
Let's do a little
Call it.
prediction. FT, who are you saying is going
Oh.
through? And with-
It's only
And with what time?
it's only game racing
Right.
22. Racing 20. It's only racing 2. Yonda versus Rohindra.
I would say, you look at all these laps, and Ollie through the whole session has just been a little bit more clumsy.
And Ollie goes
This is not
first.
biased at all, but I'm gonna say this is going to racing. I
And
feel
with
like
what-
he can do it here.
What's the gap gonna be?
It's a close one. This less than a tenth. I'm going for.
I'm saying Ollie goes through by 1.5 tenths. Aitki, what's your
And
pre-
at the moment, we have
Aitki, what's your
we,
prediction?
have an unknown person on track that is going to go on track even though he is not in the duels. And
Where?
and
Hey?
he was escorted from the track.
Oh, some guys just got kicked out. Yeah.
Aitki.
Yeah.
Alright, let's focus
Yeah,
on.
Tinted.
he just complained to Racing that he needs to move away because he was there first. I think he forgot that this is a league, not a public server.
Alright.
Right then. Who's
Ollie.
coming around first? It's going to be Ollie.
And it's going to be Ollie.
Aitki, who are you saying is going through and with what gap?
I think it's going to be Ollie with a really close gap because I think both drivers are really good.
Alright, here we go
I think-
into Sandefjord now. Using the curb.
To send the vote for
No
Ollie
heroics there.
perfectly into turn 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, the left-hander into the casino square, and then the immediate right-hander onto the shade. Now into
26.4.
Again.
46.4.
Again at 26.4.
Now
Here comes
into
racing now.
aim for Ollie. Almost taps the wall there, really near to that corner cut block. Now now he goes into the tunnel section of the track.
I'll see what racing sector 1 is.
Going into the
And
Nouvelle
after
chicane now.
into the descent,
Left,
onto the
right,
Nouvelle chicane,
right, and left
Racing's
again.
quicker by a tenth.
does it perfectly. Very smooth drive there.
Into
of
turn
Ollie
12.
36.6. Racing was actually quicker last lap there.
The best corner of the Motorsport into the swimming pool chicane.
Takes a lot of curb,
It's
nearly
now-
hits the wall.
Always one of those to
36.6.
take a lot of curb as well.
We left the last corners, for Ollie Gamer. What time is he going to?
124.8.
4.8.
124.8.
This is close. This is close.
Racing.
22 is faster than game and
Quicker.
Ollie
Hit the wall.
And sector 2. I
Yeah.
think racing is pulling a miracle here.
This is going to be really close. Oh, hit the wall again.
Super close as racing hits the wall a bit there. We don't
He
see
needs
it
to
anywhere.
fucking hit the wall again.
He still
Yeah.
taps the
On
wall
the road,
a bit.
on the corner.
The front taps a bit there, but it's not over.
And that is
But
it.
racing choked it.
8 tenths.
Heartbreak for racing 22 into Rohingya.
8 tenths.
Oh,
Heartbreak
wow.
for him.
Well, we're going to get a final that we've definitely not seen before.
Right, so. Well, what can I say?
Racing just hit every single wall possible.
It's racing. It's heated versus Ollie again. Who is progressing?
And now we are going straight to the grand finals of the qualifying today,
Who is progressing?
which will decide who will take the top step of the grid.
Heated, obviously.
Heated,
All day,
obviously.
I'd say heated.
With
Racing's-
2 seconds or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you at saying Heated will win again.
He has been on this
He
track
will
And
all
definitely
day.
Remember,
be the
guys.
best.
After this duel, we will go straight into the race. So 21 laps of even more chaos coming up
Even
21
more.
laps.
Yeah.
within the next 45 or 30 minutes.
Well, actually, we're meant to get the race underway in 6 minutes, so it'll be quite close.
I mean, 2 of the fastest drivers are driving now, so as Heated, I think, is slowing down.
Yeah,
Heated
he's
is
just
slowing
being
down a
really
bit.
slow under the tunnel.
If Ollie
I think he's
catches
Tunnel.
up, Heated
he's
could.
learning the track and how he can improve a bit more in order to beat Ollie. I think that he's trapped because this is because remember this is the out lap. This is not a push lap, so he can definitely do it.
Yeah, but if Ollie catches up, Heated could be in trouble, but
And
I
then-
don't think that's gonna happen. As
Oh,
Heated
it's not gonna
Yeah,
happen.
through
Yeah.
the final
that's not going
corners,
to happen unless
lining up
There
on
we
the
go.
pit
whenever he
straight,
turns through the last corner into the shade now, and he starts his lap now.
going into Sandevot. As FT said, no
Now
heroics
into
into Sandevot,
Sandevot.
please.
No heroics into it. Oh, very close to the wall.
Right the curve a bit there, and his rear left taps the wall a bit. 2 turns, 2, 3, 4. Left hander
Gonna
into
get a
the
replay of that.
the
Did he hit the
casino
wall?
square, and then
Oh, he just had a bit of a slide through it.
Right hander into sector 2. It's a 26-2 for the never hit.
We
Yeah,
haven't seen
this
that,
is a good-
have we?
In hard to beat for Ollie into the hairpin there.
Has Ollie already started his lap?
This is the lap of the weekend. This is the lap of the weekend for heated.
And turn into and now goes into the tunnel section of the Monaco track.
Coming up to the
Onto
Nouveau
Monaco,
chicane.
and now onto the descent into the
Already
Nouveau
great.
chicane.
Ollie.
Perfectly smooth as
26-4
butter.
again.
Never hit it right
The
there.
consistency is
Ollie
key.
is slower than never hit it in sector 1.
Consistency is key.
It's a 36-8 for never hit it in sector 2.
Oh, I thought he was very close to corner cutting there.
I think he-
Flaming
I
post
thi-
chicane,
I think
No, he
he-
was fine. He's fine.
I think he had to
there's
lift a bit
few
there.
more corners after he cannot throw this perfect lap away. And now onto the
Through the final
shade.
corner.
I want 24.8.
24.8. Ollie was
Oh,
close.
Ollie improves. Ollie does improve.
Purple.
It's going to be really close. Ollie is about 0.1 seconds down. On
Hits the wall.
now.
Hits the wall.
In the final sector.
That's
Ollie
it.
throws it away.
That's it.
He's
Ollie
boxing.
He's
hit the wall.
good. Heated is on
Ollie hit the
pole.
wall.
Heated is on
And
pole.
Ollie hit the wall. And he just threw away his chance of pole. Heartbreak again.
Ollie is not
Another
happy.
heartbreak-
He's
another
furious.
heartbreak, as we see in this qualifying session. First it was for Racing 22, the best in the
Heated.
Rohingya, and now it's Ollie Gamer Pro Bro in the
And we're gonna get a server restart.
Okay.
Honda Racing, and Never Heated has taken pole position, and got the extra 3 points for today's the Monaco E-Prix, which we will cover in like a few minutes.
Bagsy being the first one on the game. Come on, load, load, load. Stand on the grid and then just go backwards as I read every driver out.
Okay, you can talk.
Right.
Should I go?
So let's go through the grid. We've got Taki's at the back. He's not had a great qualifying. Me as well there. Then we've got the Jeddah who plays,
Wait.
and some cars still coming on the grid. So we've got Jot as well there. We've got Rixie. He's not had the best qualifying. He went wide at Newville chicane once. We have got Tier just lining up on his grid slot there. It's like the Martin Brundle grid. This. We've got the Collard of Noah. Decent position for him. Epic Lexa in 9th, then in at 8th. We've got Takashi. Then we move to another Jeddah
There's
team.
a car flip.
Tashi, aka Marcelo.
Disaster.
Into,
That'll delete them
and
quickly.
what
We
just
have got a lot
happened
of
here?
something.
What just happened here? Someone spawned
Shadow on P. What is
There we
it?
go.
6.
So these are all the cars that went into knockout. So we've got TMV there. Then we've got very nice car here, Adris there.
The
Then
McLaren.
the Rohingya of Racing 22. Come on, boss.
Racing to heartbreak for him, and now
Ollie,
and
not a decent qualifying for him. He can do better. Never heated, P1, and he's off his marker. So if he's
Yeah, he's
here,
off
move
the
back because that's disgusting.
Wait, FT.
Ollie?
You like the McLaren livery, right?
Where is the McLaren? Oh, that's the McLaren. That's the mirror soft. Absolutely lovely.
Guess who made it?
This Ollie guy. How has he made it into P2 on the grid? This is a surprise. I thought he'd be back there, but he somehow made it to P2, as always. But if he can hold off against Never Heated here, then I think he can do it. Great helmet for him as well. I very much like that helmet. Corner cuts are very nice. 11, 14, 17.
14, 17. But FT.
very forgiving.
FT,
for
guess who
drivers.
made
Yes,
the McLaren livery?
I bet it was you.
You
And,
have
Pit
corrected.
Bulls will
That is very
actually after
nice.
2 seconds, and we will have
Looks like a Ferrari
two
from far away.
mandatory
Huh?
attack was that you must.
It looks
take-
like.
Racing's here, Racing, top of the street. You're right, he's just called you a good boy.
Don't
He's just called you a good boy,
confuse
Ruben. Ruben, he's called you a good boy. Racing just called you a good boy.
Where is he? Where is he?
It boosts-
P3,
boosts
I would have him
Stop
before you.
managing
Get him done from the race.
strategic praise.
My recorder doesn't record. Yeah, that's.
How? How does
This is
does
quite
it-
cold. We should do this every race, like a grid walk, that.
For
Can
real.
I start
Yeah.
backwards? Right, I wouldn't
Yeah, but-
show off
yeah, but
considering
you-
you're in
but-
P4
The
now.
person holding a
There's those
camera.
cars in
you
front
know,
of you.
person-
No. Right, here we go. Is gooning allowed you in the... Oh, I shouldn't say that, should I?
Yeah,
Well,
we should get out the track.
well, you
Sorry,
did.
pal.
We can bleep it out, I think. As the formation
Yeah.
lab.
And now green
Very
light has been
slow.
shown for the formation lap of the Monaco E-Prix.
And I don't know
Oh,
what.
it's so slow.
What?
Pit lane start. Wait, there's no pit lane start for the race.
Apparently, the unknown driver who was trying to go out in the duels before Racing 22 is actually an emergency sub by the team owner of Masain Racing.
I think I
and,
think he's allowed to drive.
Yeah, he's allowed to do a formula. I think he can
Yeah.
go at the back of the grid
Yeah,
just
but-
for this race.
I so
Yeah,
so-
but I don't
Oh,
think he's
that's a
going
Ferrari in the wall?
onto the grid because he
Oh,
didn't attend Quali. He
I-
didn't attend Quali, and according to the rules, you gotta start from the pit lane
FT
if you don't attend Quali.
yes.
predictions for the race.
Never he'd win all day. I think the Ollie win streak ends here.
Oh,
I've said it before,
as
but
the
I'm gonna
V
say
car
it
has
again.
just flipped.
He'd win. A flip? Oh, that's a red flag. Call a red flag. Oh yes.
I think that was
That's not very good.
Richie
And
again.
we got a red flag.
No, no
Oh,
red
no.
flag. No red flag. No red
Oh,
flag.
wait,
No red
never
flag.
mind. It's not a red flag. It's
I
now
was just calling for it.
green flag situation again.
Alexi flicked.
We just see a V pan. Spin out in the Nova chicane, and he goes straight through
You know,
the swimming pool chicane.
you know what I'm saying? I'm saying Latos podium,
Colin.
he did win.
Ooh.
Ollie somehow manages the bottle.
Latos.
Okay,
well,
okay,
I
we don't
believe in
mind-
Ollie bottling as well. No offense to the guy. Latos starting P6. So they've got three
Okay, yeah.
positions to make up. So if you look, we've got TMW, Adris. If he can just get past them, Racing 22, Ollie. I would not say Racing 22 is going to fumble. Most likely, Ollie's going to fumble here. So if Ollie fumbles, that Latos has got a chance to get the podium. Just needs to have a good start. We are ready though.
As
For round.
FIA,
Oh,
round
governing
4
body is,
of the FRL season 14 calendar, round 4. About to get underway with
Right.
heated on pole.
here we go.
Here we go.
A race no one wants to
Ollie-
miss.
Ollie Gamer Pro Bro.
This is the moment you've all been waiting for.
Forget Abu Dhabi 2021.
Forget
No,
forget
no,
it.
it's-
It never
And
happened.
we,
No,
and
it's
we
not
have
a camera.
one special person who is now going to start from the pit lane.
I thought he was allowed to start at the back of the grid because
Nah,
we had
nah,
call
he
about
didn't.
20 minutes ago.
As
he
the
didn't.
5 lights, 3, 4, and 5 turns on, we go.
Oh wait, no, he is not on the
Here we
pit.
go.
My bad.
We go
My
racing
apologies.
in
Oh,
Monaco.
Green. We're green.
And it's nice and away we go.
There was a few people that didn't get away well there.
Yeah.
Never
some
hit, still
people,
leads the way into turn 1.
Got a pretty bad start there, but never hit it into.
Everyone
turn
looks
one, really
alright
good.
through turn 1.
Yeah, it's
Go
alright.
now into Casino Square. Ollie's
Ooh,
still holding on into
that's
second.
Casino
Racing
Square.
22 still there, and everyone behind Racing 22 is really backed up. Go now into the hairpin.
Tech
Has
is
changed.
Airpin and QQ Takis.
Tech is at a bad
And
start, I
the
think.
Masa and the Masa driver
Ooh,
is
never hitting it at the wall
at
there.
the very back of the green. What happened to them?
I think
Maybe
they had a
they missed.
I think they had a very, very bad start, but it's easy to catch up with.
This snowball chicane's gonna be chaos.
What
There we
you-
go.
Someone cut someone is asking if the someone cut is legal.
Oh, looks like everyone's actually made it. Oh, there's one or two that have not done it. There we go. Just a bit slow. But everyone looks fine through there.
But every driver looks to be doing alright at the moment.
We've not seen anyone crash out just yet. I'm
Just
not saying
yet.
that's not going to happen.
And
We're
as
having
you just
Monaco.
said, a McLaren driver just tap the wall there.
Well,
Tap the wall there.
don't speak too quickly.
Tap
Epic
the water,
Lexus
and
lays
Epic
himself in
Lexus.
P2.
Epic Lexus into
Where's Ollie?
blue
He's
ball.
third.
It's up to P2 from P9.
Oh,
Racing
a
22 down to P10.
empty
Racing is
message.
down to P10. What happened?
Dennis up to P5. Good start from him.
Yeah, Dennis is a really good start for the season 4 FEIL champion.
This is where the glaze might come in for Dennis. We've glazed him 1 or 2 times throughout these past races. Someone nearly hit the wall. No, never heated in the wall. No, that wasn't never heated. I'd like to apologise.
I think
I
that was
just caused a
Panda.
lot of.
That was Panda. That was Panda.
That was Panda. I just caused a lot of panic there between Collard
Sorry for
supporters.
everyone
With the
watching.
other Collard.
I'm trying to move the standings. Roblox won't work.
Well done, Roblox. Great, great shift being put in there. As racing, no, not racing, never heated, just coming around sector 3 now into the Raskas.
Yeah,
Epic Lexus
it's called Raskas.
He's
Yeah,
with-
you're right.
is with never heated. Still, Epic Lexus just came out of nowhere, actually.
As we head into the
But I'm not.
Third lap,
I'm not
Dennis.
surprised
Dennis lost
of
3
this
positions that
performance
lap.
by Epic Lexus actually. He is really good. He is really good in the race starts.
Ollie's 2.7 off. Now, Ruben, did you say last podium?
Did I what?
And what happened to Kiki?
Did you say last podium?
Who was
Kiki is
I said-
now at the very
Oh,
back of the
as
grid
a
on
Ferrari
219.
bottle, I think Jack has spun it. I can confirm
Oh,
Jack has
no.
spun it.
Oh,
Yes,
and
it's
Jackson Jacks. That's funny, and now he is at the very back of the grid.
Was P4 as well.
Well,
That's heartbreak there.
that will be a +1 for both lateral drivers and everyone behind. As I think that's Shadow currently fighting with Marcelo, heading into the Nouveau chicane.
Yeah,
Who-
Shadow Fox is fighting with Marcelo into.
Oh, there's a there
Marcelo
was a
a bit
loophole there.
up on the Shadow Fox there. And now we have a 3 car. We
I
are having
think-
a lot of fight in here through.
As we have
through and,
Takis already on attack mode, lap
Now Taki
3.
is already on attack mode to try and make up his positions that he lost. And now
Oh,
Epic
Richie
Lexus
made a
Spoiler,
mistake.
I see.
and we have a Visa pound up Nitro.
What was
going
Rixie?
slow.
Oh, that's not very good.
Richie.
What happened? That is the
Oh,
V-pan of
there's
Rixie.
There's a
And
drive that's
someone
there.
spun at the last corner. I think that is Thierry. I think that's Thierry. The Panther.
I think it's here as well. As the broadcasting can't find him at the moment.
Yeah, I think he's
Now.
He's
could have
spun as
rage
well.
quit, you know.
Now we are not seeing any signs of the Masina emergency sub. He is
Well,
completely.
I
FT
could do a better job. Pal.
as there's a yellow
Yellow
flag.
flag is out as a
we
result
have
of that.
we have yellow flags in sector 3
What
at
happened
the
there?
moment.
There was a guy who spun in the last corner, but
I think
But I
he's.
think the flag system was delayed. I think.
I
yeah, it's
think.
Yeah, the
quite
flag system was
delayed.
delayed.
But we are.
And now.
We're 4 laps in. Richie and Jack already on P13 and 14. Panda on P11. Within the. I think this is gonna be a very entertaining race. With the.
There is still a yellow flag out. Trying to just find where.
And the green flag has not been shown yet.
The question is
And now
there a
we are
car
on
that's just
to
stranded
lap 5
somewhere?
out of 21 in this Monaco E-Print in the Principality.
I would say
As
put the green flag out
as
Principality,
because
and
Ollie,
I've not
now
seen a single
and now
car.
and now
guys,
the two ghetto drivers into the points at
Ollie
P11.
tumbles down to P11. I think
And
he made a
Ollie tumbles
mistake.
Ollie's had a horrendous start.
he had a horrendous start. He may have made a mistake or he has gone for the AM, which is
Still a yellow
ridiculously
flag in sector
outdated
3.
in my opinion. And we
Another.
F
No,
got some more
sector 2 now.
yellow flags in sector 2 now.
I think there's a hairpin. No,
I
I don't
think
know
that
now.
might be the hairpin that's causing because there's so many
No, it's
drivers
not
are
the
going
hairpin.
slow at the hairpin.
I'm trying to find if someone bottled it, but
Might be the Rascas, not Rascas, Nouvelle Chicane.
And now onto the Nova Chicane, we're having a fight for
Is there
P
a car?
8.
for P8 reaching team
Yellow
team
flag.
together and a Panda in
No
the
flag
collar.
still.
It is
Green now, green now.
green now, but
Green flags has been shown. And it's now a 3-car fight, and now it's now 4-car fight into the last corners of the track into Raskas.
both Jidas,
Racing
Yonda,
22's got himself
And
back
both
in this one.
Ginas has fallen down out of the points, and Ollie is fighting with Panda for the P9 position, but Ollie is a bit up there. And Ollie is creating a gap away from Panda.
as both Lato drivers are currently P5, P6. Very strong from both, as is heated.
It's very strong performance for a new team, and the rookie driver Shadow Fox.
And season 4 world champion and Dennis was very happy yesterday when Austria won the Eurovision.
Ooh.
But
Oh, that was very interesting. That.
I didn't watch. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna be biased on stream as well. As we are
Right,
in
XR21 Racing's fending off against Marcelo.
We're having a 3-car fight. Having a 3-car fight for P5 now. Well, P5 now. Both Latos has been overtaken at my point of view.
Oh, Racing hit the wall. He's lost a few positions.
And the leaderboard has been broken.
The leaderboard's messed up completely.
And the leaderboard has been messed up completely as someone in the race control team has reset all lap data.
Jackson Jack, for some reason, has now got a 4-digit time difference gap. For some reason, feels like Racer Champions.
Yeah, but just round it up. It's 9 seconds, and again, just blatantly cut the turn 1 there. I think
Racing 22 hit the wall last lap as well.
the laps have.
So he's gone from P3 to P5.
Guys, I think it was a scheduled one because the laps have been changed from 21 to 15. So, and we were 6 laps in.
So I think they did this in order to make the leaderboard not break and give
to sync everyone in the sync everyone in the same lap as we go into what was originally the lap 8 of the Monaco E-Prix, but now it's lap 3 of 15.
No. I'll say my thing just like there, everyone stopped there. But we move on.
We move on.
Yeah, but
We move on. Very long race this one as well. It might seem small in terms of laps, but it's a 1 minute 25 second lap time. So
as Jack currently
maybe.
And now Jackson Jack climbs back onto P2, and now Alexa is now down back onto P6. P6 and now
Heated is on his own. 8 seconds.
Are still in a pretty good position to score points for the young team. Which is 7 and 8. And Fraudian has relieved himself as he has climbed from the back of the grid onto the points. Also Also the same with Law Ferry.
Ja, immer ask a friend of mine. As my game is
Well,
currently fighting itself, I
Oh,
think.
Law Ferry, and
interesting.
we are having a fight here for
Between
weapons.
Ruben and his computer.
Between me
We
and
are having a fight here for P5 between I think P4 or P5. Yeah, it's a fight for P4. It's a fight between Marcelo Racing 22 and Epic Lexer.
They're not actually fighting for
Seems to be
So yeah.
falling. Seems to be falling as they closing the gap, and now Dennis is trying to join the
Oh,
fight.
I'm racing at the wall, sorry.
people
P4
watching the
position.
stream, I apologize if someone is talking
P4.
on my background. That's my brother. I can't really do anything about it. Sorry in
I
advance.
can't hear him, it's alright.
Yeah, that's fine. That's completely fine.
Sometimes my mic picks it up, but as we are now into lap 4, he did with an
As we,
8-second gap. Will it be London season 12 all over again?
Are seeing the
Put
fight for
someone in the wall there,
P4
but it's
still
lag
going,
again.
and Epic Lexer is leading the pack at the moment, but he does not have a big enough gap to separate from them actually.
One thing I don't think we talked about is attack mode. I don't know who's taken it. I don't even know if Never Heated's taken it, and that's why he's 8 seconds out in front.
He did? No, not on attack mode.
No. Interesting stuff. It's
Now
IM's
Epic
by
Lexer with a
Casino Square.
gap from
Oh, okay.
E5, and it seems like he has gotten the position.
Jack is only 6 tenths back of Ollie. We will move into that fight now. As I believe there's also a fight going on for P6 and 7 and P8 and 9 between both Latoslus, Rohindra and a McLamp. McLamp doing really the best to secure points after a pointless season last season. And yeah, FT, how do you think they are doing at the moment?
They're doing alright. If you're looking for them to take a podium, they're in that battle. So if they just somehow come on top, if they hang this out, if people take attack mode, maybe they wait, take it. I thought the last nearly took it then, but then they can get that advantage. And just sector 1 as well, they're coming through now. Big battle. This is the biggest battle I've seen all maybe season, you know.
Yeah. Monaco. They all say you can't overtake at Monaco, just wait until FRL races there. You can overtake at Monaco, just ask these 18 drivers and they will all prove you wrong.
I love this track personally. Very, very nice track. And that was very cooked up by the track devs, which we have actually got to thank, because if without them, we wouldn't have got a race today.
We wouldn't have got a race today. We would have had a track, but it would be half of it. And so, on behalf of all of the FRL commentators and streamers, a massive thank you to all of our track devs for finishing this within 12 hours, so we could have a race and quali
We'd like
today.
to thank them.
As
We'd like to thank.
Shadow is currently fighting with Panda. It's very close, heading into Sandovat now.
No heroics into there.
No heroics into there.
Alright, Jeff.
I miss Jeff.
Ollie's P2 now.
And Ollie's P2, but he's still 7 seconds away from P1.
He did on
I
attack
don't
mode.
think anyone's
Never
gonna
Heated is
overtake
on
it.
attack mode. Now he Never Heated is on attack mode.
He's gonna increase the
Oh, he
gap
is actually as well.
even more. Is Ollie on attack mode? No. The gap will be increased even more. It will be London season 12 all over again for the boy out Britain.
Jackson Jack has the fastest lap as it currently stands, 23.1.
The 23.1, but I think it will be beaten by Never Heated as he has
Oh,
gotten
heated on a slide.
attack mode. Yeah, is it?
Heated as a little
As
bit.
we have,
We've got a yellow
We
flag.
are having yellow. And we are having yellow flags
Oh,
condition
that's
in
a Latos
Sector
in the wall.
3.
the free.
What's that? I
Oh,
think
who's in the wall?
that's Dennis. Dennis in the
There's
wall. I
someone
think.
Dennis is in the wall.
Yeah, Shadow.
He's got going again. So we should get green flag.
I think he flipped.
Just as you were saying, the Latos could have got a podium. Their highest driver falls to P12. So
I want to.
maybe no Latos podium.
I want to jump in that.
And it seems
There is.
like Ollie.
I want
It
to.
seems like Ollie, in order to climb back to P2, has used both of his AMs in order to recover after spinning in the Nouvelle chicane.
FT, coming back on your comment on high driver, I want to say that there is no number 1 or number 2 driver within Latos. It's just Shadow is a rookie, he's doing good, but Dennis, in my opinion,
Don't glaze Latos too much on the stream, bro. Don't glaze the team too much.
No, I want to hear what he's saying. I only meant it in a way like it was higher
I'm
up on
just
the
saying,
position.
don't glaze the team too much. Even though this is a stream, but I mean, you can glaze as much as you want in the
alright, let's
the
move.
chat.
Let's move on to the battle for P7.
It's 3 now, really. Oh, I don't know which one you're looking at. Are you looking at Marcelo? Oh, Epic likes a lot. 2 positions. Look at Jackson Jack. Actually, sorry, Racing 22. He's got Fendor. Quite a few cars here. Let's go through
He's
turns
got
1, 2,
a
3,
few cars
4.
behind him. I think it's like four. Four
do we
cars
have-
behind.
Do we have
him.
any drivers on
Behind him, and
penalties
someone
at the
behind
moment?
him use attack mode there. And he will get a bit of disadvantage from it, and he will mostly concede at least one position.
I think Marcelo
this fight.
is on attack mode, considering his
Oh, check that.
purple lights on the rear wing. I think
Yeah.
he is.
Yes.
Let's have a look at corner cuts. No one really pays attention to this. Who's close?
Corner cuts.
Vooples.
Corner
It's-
cut. If
Voop-
the
Voop's
thing about
not
corner
going
cut
my way.
wise, at the moment, Panda is the one with not the most corner cut violations with 7 corner cuts.
No, Voop plays is on 8.
As there is a car on the last turn.
Apologies.
As we yellow flag.
Yellow
But-
flag because of that.
But no.
Oh, yeah.
I think
Crashing
that
We got yellow
mascots.
flags on the
Someone's
second,
taking pit boost.
last turn.
I
Yellow
thi-
flags on the second last turn. And now Racing 22 the best onto P3.
Someone's just
P3
taking pit
after
boost.
gap from P1 to P2. It opens up again. Now onto 12 seconds. And now we are having Panda in P4 fighting with Marcelo and Epic Lexer. And also Jackson Jax. Jackson Jackson now we are seeing Racing 22 getting some pressure from Marcelo behind.
Tia. Oh,
Marcelo
know if it's
behind.
yeah.
Marcelo is trying to close the gap and he can do it. He has the power.
as
He has
Shadow joins the battle.
power to do it with attack mode. Now onto the tunnel section. And both Epic Lexer and Marcelo have AMs, so I think Racing 22 has no decision but to concede 2 positions to them. And
What
he,
team does
does
Pierre race
concede
for
2
again?
positions.
Tier races for Panther.
Yeah.
ADB's Panther.
Yeah, Panther.
Yeah, ADB. One of those cars just took a pit boost. I'm not sure whether it's low fairy because he has purple lights. Yeah, it's low fairy because there's a guy on the track.
There's a guy on the track. There's the track. We have Lunatic on the
Have a
track.
track invader.
And now we have gotten another yellow flag condition.
It's for
Now
that
it's
track
at sector
invader.
3.
Who is the
Yeah,
track
it's,
invader?
it's
I'm getting them done.
and, quickly,
Oh,
the
Takis.
green flag has been thrown
It's
again.
Takis.
It's Tekis.
It's Takis.
Huh?
Taki's out. Taki's just spawning the car in the ocean.
Well,
Pickles is out,
Taki is
and he's now driving across the sea.
He's officially out of the Grand Prix, as he has drove the car into the ocean, I think. And now Racing 22 has gotten AM in an attempt to trying getting back his positions, but he is under pressure from Shadow Fox, I think.
Oh, I'm sorry, I have to click the red flag, the yellow flag, sorry.
Of today, and these yellow flags at sector 2.
there was a bit of an error with.
Another heartbreak for the Rohit.
Yeah, get a red flag, this would be quite a good opportunity for a red flag. Add some chaos into the race.
Another heartbreak for
Ooh, yeah, he is out.
the Rohingya team, and
Racing.
we have double yellows waving at the track.
No, I'd red flag. He's stuck. I don't know how he's gonna get up.
He's
You don't wanna
gonna
interfere with the race that much.
he's gonna jump out and despawn his car, but
I'd call for a red flag. Get everyone on the grid. Unless he's just gonna be stuck there.
I'm gonna.
Because if you're going to get Beetles to try and take him out,
Oh well, yeah,
Needs to
no.
be red flag. The race needs to be red flag.
he's deleted his
And
car.
everything is kicked now. But
He's
the
kicked.
the problem with kicking him is that the car
No, his
is
car's
still,
there.
Yeah, the car is still there.
That's
It would
going to
despawn
just
after a while.
injure the drivers for about...
Hello.
I'd keep the yellow flag out there at least.
We have 5 laps remaining.
There we
Yeah,
go,
5
car's
laps.
gone.
Yeah, and we have now 4 laps remaining in the Monaco E-Prix. And whenever it still leads the way, and we have another yellow flag.
Ruben's disappeared.
Yellow flag, and we see a McLaren cutting the swimming pool chicane, and we have double yellows. But now
Again.
it has been replaced by the good
Actually,
green
oh,
flag.
yeah, that's the V-pamp in
Oh yeah,
turn
green
1.
flag already. I think, no, it wasn't Racing's car, but I would have said it might have been Racing's car because it's still there, but it's
We
disappeared now.
have yellow flags again.
Again?
Again,
We
yeah.
have yellow flags again. We have way
No, I
more
see
yellow
green.
flags. Oh wait,
Turn
I
one.
think
Attack
might-
mode! Oh,
have
I don't know who I've clicked on.
Shadow
I think my
taking
flight
attack
is
mode
being,
now.
delayed due to
Will
server-
he
due to
finish
server
it?
issues.
Will he finish with
I
attack
think
mode?
Epic took it. Yeah, Epic taken attack mode.
Yeah, I picked like taking his second attack mode, I think. But will he
It
finish?
should end in time. Considering a lap is a 1 minute 20 at least, there's 3 laps. It
1 minute
adds up to
20.
4 minutes, so yeah.
80 seconds. 80 seconds. Times 3. Yeah, he might finish it before the end of the race. But no.
Yellow flags in sector 1.
That's Richie off.
But
There was a
Richie.
cars. Oh.
There's still Richie
And now
off.
we have, and now we are at the gate. Green flags.
I'd have me is where he's fallen off. He's at what? How's he got there?
All-time one. Richie's an
And,
all-time one.
I think. I don't
Oh,
know.
Rixie's in the walk. Oh
All-time
my,
one, yeah.
we missed that completely. Rixie's in the wall. He is
Out.
still there. We go. He's reversed now. Just a bit of help.
I
Green
know
flags.
he the wall at turn 1 there. What happened to him?
And I'd have me. If you just look at where he is,
He is.
that is race over.
That is
Yes.
race over for him. He
How
is now
did he get there?
in the stands. He is
I'd
now.
I'd love to see how he got there. He's
Well-
stuck.
I think he did say that his steering was frozen
Did it
for
just
some reason.
full
for some
How
odd
does it
reason.
freeze that much that he's ended up on the other side of the barrier though?
It's
Might
Monaco.
be due to huge amount of ping, and we have constant yellow flags in sector 1 now. Due to
I don't know whether it's a result.
additional car. Wait, no, my apologies. We are on green flag conditions again, and we see a Razor pound up nitro bull flip. We
Oh,
see a P and be spinning again.
Uh,
It's the Nova
that
chicane.
must
It seems that
be-
this team,
It was Richie again, I
this
think.
team has some kind of
As we
spinning
have
prone in the Nova chicane.
Yellow flag again.
that Nouveau chicane. If any driver goes through there, you've got to be careful. You've got to mix
And I think that was
quick
Rixie.
and fast
I
to
think that was
save.
Rixie who just spun there.
It's gonna be
Well,
London.
Racing got on the curb already before. So if he did it again, I'd be...
And now Theater
even
and
worse.
Police is on 10 corner cuts, so they need to be careful or else they
As
will get
Ollie and Epic
double
He
Lecture.
has on one as well. He has on 10. They get one more penalty.
Now Police is now on to 11.
That will be race over for the Gita
Sorry, his
driver.
reaction. Record. Well, there
Richie
you go.
currently on 12
Uh,
CCs as well.
Right then, never heated. Has dominated this race. And he's about to start the last lap. Now we all
Yeah.
thought domination was when Ollie won by about 8 seconds in Jeddah.
As we have a yellow flag again,
Well,
is
you
that
might wanna
Richie again? It's not.
Rewrite the description of that. The FRL book. 20
Now-
seconds, it might be even longer now.
20
The green
seconds.
flag is back out
It's gonna be
as
London season 12 all over again
Onto the
for Heated.
well, if you look at the standings coming into this weekend,
It has taken
well, you would have seen that Hollywood led the way by, well, quite a lot. Just to say the least, we've got a yellow flag in sector 1.
again, yeah.
And you look to Heated, he's 63 compared to 84 points. That gap will definitely close, considering, well, Ollie's in P3. He'd love to be in P2. There's still one more lap, a few more corners to go for both drivers, but there's a less to go for Never Heated. He's
into
almost seconds away from winning the Monaco E-Prix. What a race for cars. And there's a guy,
Richie
there's
stuck
a
again.
car that's stuck at the Nouveau chicane.
Heading through the last corners now.
I
It's
averted my eyes. It's not Ollie. Looks like we got going again, but it's all eyes to Never Heated. What a race from start to finish. Now, the dream of 3 out of 3 that he's probably dreamt of every night is going to come to an end. Never Heated wins the Monaco E-Prix, and in style as well.
Now we
And
are
now Ollie's
on
fighting for
board.
P2.
he's not
And now
fighting.
Epic Lexer.
Epic
is
Lexer
going
will
to
get
cross the
P2.
line
Ollie.
behind him.
What happened to Ollie?
P2. What a comeback there for Epic Lexer. And that is lucky that his AM has ran out.
Oh, not happy. Ollie's just decided let's drive into the stands. So many cars going. Very close finish.
Ollie Gamers going straight on.
Very close finish between Panda, Lol Fairy, and really the Shadow Fox, Fraudulent. They were very close together all race, and it's ended up very close at the end. Very, very well done. I would say, do we have Heated? I'd bring Heated in right now if he was here. But what a race for him. Epic as well. Great race. For many drivers. Ollie, 3 from 3. It's one of those you can't do it forever. It's coming to an end today. Unlucky for him. But Monaco's just not a strong point. But next round we're going to a track where it's quite a few drivers' speciality. We're going to Berlin, the Tempelhof circuit. That will be a very interesting. That'll be round 5. So hopefully you can join us, and then should be back to the normal session times. So we're gonna get Quali to you on the Saturday at 7 PM BST. I don't know what that is in CET. Yeah, that's an hour off.
8
but,
o'clock.
and then we got a race same time but on Sunday, 24 hours apart. Let's bring some people in for interviews, I think.
Should we do Heated again?
I'd love to go Heated. and Ollie as well. Ollie will not be happy, but Ollie never shows up to these interviews. Heated's here. Can we bring Heated in? I'm bringing Heated in no matter what. Heated, what a race. You led from start to finish. How?
I mean, how was no one else quick with me, you know? That's the real question. What happened to everyone's pace today?
Oh. Going forward in the championship, do you feel a comeback coming on now? Do you have any words to say to Ollie?
I mean, I have no beef with Ollie, so there's nothing between me and him. But it's definitely back on now, and I needed this. Epic helped a bit by taking some points off of him. 3
Did it
points
hinder-
would be the deciding thing at the end of the season, so we'll see.
Did it hinder you at all that Quali was on a Saturday? No, Sunday, sorry.
Not really, no. I mean, I got pole, so didn't really affect me.
I thought it was quite good. Right then. I'm
I
getting
do have one
pinged
thing to
everywhere.
say, though.
Go on then.
Mind the gap, guys. Mind the gap.
Money.
Oh,
Ooh. Should we get Panda up?
Yeah.
Panda,
I would
get
probably
up.
say that he'll say that now, Heated, but he might not be saying it next race.
Panda, how did your race
Panda,
go?
well,
It went quite well. At first, in the beginning, it was like annoying for the drivers inside of me. Like, it's not nice. It hurts. But yeah, it went quite well. I'm just like, I have to check if Marcelo or Jack didn't take that one, so I'm not sure.
Where did you
It's,
finish?
I think P6.
You finished P... Oh, it's shut down. Yay. You finished P... P6, yeah. You were
do you
battling.
not trust him?
You were battling all race long. How did you enjoy it?
I did. I was ashamed there was no slipstream, but it was like a good fight with the attack.
Okay. Well, next round. Podium?
We will see. We will see.
You'll see.
Oh.
Well,
We'll
see you next round and
Do you like Berlin? Before he goes, do you like Berlin? Are you good at it?
I don't know.
Get the practicing, pal. Get the practicing.
well,
Why do I have to sing then or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
fuck's sake. Okay.
thank you for your interview. We'll do one more before I have to go. Should we do racing?
Oh,
Even though Shelly said didn't do it.
Sally said no, but I kind of want to get him in.
Let's get him in.
I've glazed him so much he has to come in. Racing, what happened? What happened?
Keep calm.
Yeah,
I'm
keep
doing
calm.
my best to be civil right now.
Can
'Cause
you
I am
We didn't
pissed
sound-
off.
He does not sound happy whatsoever.
can you explain in peace what happened during your race?
In peace.
What happened, I took attack mode, which, because I watched the broadcast after I got kicked. I took attack mode, and then I
Yeah.
flipped my rear wheel on the entrance to the chicane. And I tried reversing, and then I remembered the curb was there, and yeah. I am not
Station?
happy.
I'm sorry.
Shut up. But
Sorry.
in the end, it's race 4 out of 10, I think. So
Yeah, 10.
I still have time to come back from it.
Next week, Berlin. What are your thoughts?
Hope Berlin dies in a fire.
Oh.
I like that
Peace,
track.
racing, peace. Well,
Peace,
Yes,
yeah?
I'm sorry.
any
Just
I
because
don't
you
like-
crashed out.
any last words before you get moved back?
I want to ask him a question.
Be quick.
Right. Consider it. Right. So what did you race on firstly today?
Like, what do you mean?
Like controller, keyboard?
He's a
Oh,
mouse.
mouse.
He's a mouse driver.
Or
Me and Jack are like the only two good mouse drivers.
no? Would you say
Dennis.
mouse is better than keyboard?
Oh, 1,000 times.
Can I just say that the man who qualied today on a phone and basically did the race on a keyboard still managed to come P2 in the academy race. So
By the way, congratulations on that. Rohindra
Thank
Driver
you,
Academy
thank you.
1-2.
yeah, that was very good for Rohindra.
Yeah, I know.
Can I also just say while we're all here,
Well,
I know it's
our academy
self-praising, but
team is
I
good.
am leading the championship. I am leading the championship.
Congratulations, good sir.
any last words before the
Looks
stream
good
ends?
for us.
Any further than this round?
Any last
I
words?
really hope I do good in Berlin. I really
Get the
want
practice
this.
in. Get the practice
Well,
in.
racing, we'll see you next round. And for anybody watching today, thank you for watching. And we will see you in Berlin, starting the qualifying
See you
at
in Berlin.
7 p.m. British time and 8 p.m. set.